Live, going live, going live. Going live. Can you see me now? Can you join this where it flips back and forth between the screens? Like if you're talking, then it flips to you. What was up? I haven't. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I just gave away essentially the link that you can pretty much live stream on this channel. So you could probably start a live stream, but I still don't know how to connect it to. It's just more fun than anything, you know. Although 9 people saw grains, grains leap to a heap. Yeah, because I might get some better lighting. Maybe a GoPro or something. I don't know. How deep is your love? Are you live? Are you live? Let's see here. Let's see here. My sweet pouring rain. See if we can't figure something out here. Is that spelled right? That's not how you spell it. Anyway. Uh, okay, hold on. Hold on. We're getting some information here. Big fan, burnt food. I've seen this. Testing one, two. Testing one, two. Testing one, two. Testing one, two. Oh, so the show. How deep is your love? Actually, with a little bit of light, that looks a lot better. But you know, you're burning food and stuff. I don't think you're coming in because I think this is gonna take little concentration. Try to get this working. Now, when you say I'm trying to get the feed, I don't know if you're talking about I burnt the food, like literally my food, like that was on the oven, or the feed, that, like you're feeding your horses, and or the feed of like I'm trying to feed my family. I don't know. These are questions that I'm trying to get answered. I don't know. You know, these are questions. You know, should I get a GoPro? Should I get a GoPro? These are the type of questions that I'm trying to get answered. How deep is your love? How deep is your love? How deep is your love? Need to learn. Let me see if I can auction off some stuff. Or if Jeff is even in the chat anymore. Either way. All right. Looks like we're gonna try to abide by the rules. Good. Good. Let me bring this back around to the to another monitor here. We got a kind of dual monitor thing going on. So we've got Guapo Garrett in the chat. Let's see if we can't get him on the stream. Not that it matters, but my mic's been off for a little bit. Um, how deep is your love? How deep is your love? How deep is your love? Let's see if we can move some tabs around. Cause we're living in a world of. Oh, you can't, huh? You can't move the WhatsApp tab. Huh? It's interesting. All right, looks like we got one thumbs up. What else can we do? What else can we learn how to do? Not that we've learned anything yet. See if we can figure something out though. If we were to do something live chats. I don't think I can do video. Otherwise, what would people watch? It's pretty funny. And it's a good question, but it's called, I've just seen some people do some collaborations, like a chat hangout. It's a hangout pretty much. It's a hangout streamed via YouTube, which is worldwide. Uh, so what is going on in the chat anyway? I mean, what's going on over there? What kind of food did you burn? Or did you burn the feed? And now all of a sudden I'm seeing two people in the chat, which is kind of interesting. I don't know who the other person could be. All right. I think I'm just gonna cut bait and feed on this one, I guess. Unless we got anything serious to talk about. All right, just gonna cut the feed. That's what I'm texting to you right now, like you can't see. Hold on, we're hanging out. Where someone is ready to eat our lunch at 10 o'clock. Oh, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize we were in such different time zones. I didn't know we were in different time zones, here and completely. I guess when you get closer to the equator, the times change. It's not like a north and south, east and west thing. It's more of it's an equator thing where it sizzles. That's where it sizzles. Um, mm, yeah, yeah. There's a lot of double meanings. I'll tell you that much right now. There's a lot of double meanings going on out there. Guapos and Chile and equators and prime meridians and yeah, you're right. Where are the lines? Yeah, yeah. Where and yeah, exactly. Where are the lines? North America, South America, Central America. I got the feeling that it's not the map that we saw when we were kids. I grew up in the 80s. I went to school in the 80s, early 90s. But I do have the feeling that if I were to look at a globe right now that was just produced, It may not look the same. Forget about Europe completely. I'm just talking about North and South and Central America. I think I think those are probably pretty different. I had a sweatshirt on. Okay, can we get a wrench in here? We gotta, yeah, yeah. We're already getting held up by. Yeah, we're gonna have to put you in timeout. Gotta put you in timeout. Jeez, Pete. Already. I mean the channel's really only got like an hour. We've already had to put somebody in timeout, and it's look, it's okay. I want everybody to be able to speak their mind on the channel. At the same time, I just don't want anything and great crazy going on here. I don't want to have to put people in timeout, people and boot people from the channel. Okay, let's talk to Guapo Garrett. When he was a kid, you know, he's already been timed out once. So let's see what he's got to say. Let's see what he's got to say now. Let's just keep it clean, guys, or we're just we have to bring in some outside moderators. Like I was saying, from the beginning of the chat, uh, NCAA tournament. Uh, NCAA tournament's coming. Everybody's got a chance until they don't. So, if we'd like to talk about that. Where are you from? Did you go to a big university? Is that important to you? Does anybody really care about the NCAA tournament anymore? Except for the people in Vegas. Salute. You know. Or what you call lunch something different? Do you call lunch something different if you're not from North America? Let's talk about that. You know, do people talk about in different countries? Do you talk about the time of day that the meal takes place? Do you refer to it as something different? I mean, in the United States, we consider breakfast, your first meal. Lunch in the middle of the day. Dinner, late night, early evening. There's a lot of snacks. There's a lot of snacks in between there too. Some of us just really don't eat at all. They just kind of eat one lump sum right before they go to bed, and or eat a couple beef jerkies throughout the day and say, "I'm fine. I'm fine. There's nothing wrong with this. I'm healthy." You know. I'm completely healthy. I can live off beer and beef jerky. What? What? Yep. Yep. Jeez, Pete, there's a lot going on. Let's see what we do. What is new? I don't know what that acronym means, but it is March Madness. It's March actually. And it's my mom's birthday too. I didn't do anything. I told her happy birthday. Lucky she got that out of me. Uh, Maybe I'm just a bad kid. I don't know. Um, I want. Yeah. You probably just made me say something that was real controversial out loud. Uh, Another comment held held up in review. I mean, what is this guy Guapo saying? I mean, what is this guy Guapo saying? I'm not even doing it. YouTube is holding up these these comments. Yeah, YouTube's not even letting them get to me. They're automatically doing it. It's probably real. It's probably real good, entertaining stuff. But we got to keep it PC. We got to keep it all. We got to keep it all PC. I think Wapa's just testing the system right now. I think Wapa's just testing the system. We might have to just get rid of him as we can do that. But we're again, I want to keep everybody. I want to keep it all open. If we got to get rid of a member of the chat, it's just a couple clicks away. So let's just keep that in mind as we're going here. What else is going on? Let's see, mac and cheese. I don't know. That's good. That's good to know. That's good to know. Appreciate you not hurting the community. And again, that's one way you could see. And then we get right back to those points where we're just not exactly sure who's monitoring. Who's all right, now here's opening a can. Who's government? Who's government? Probably open up a big can of worms on this one. The government. What if you don't live in the United States of America? YouTube. Who's government? So we are the people. Here's the steeple. Here's the church. We are the world. I don't even know if I can say that. I don't even know if I can say that. We are the people. Steeple, church. Gonna let it shine. I got a light. Gonna let it shine. Something. My deliver coming. My deliver's coming. My deliverer is coming. My deliverer is on his way. And he would never miss a promise. Oh, I guess ourselves. My deliverer is coming. My deliverer is far away, or is on his way. Yeah, when I was a young man, there was a song we tried to do, or we did do, in our place of worship. And that place is, I believe the building still exists. Uh, it's a different name now. It may have taken on different names, several different names over the course of the years. It it might be some kind of Home Depot restoration type store at this point. I don't know. Oh, we got somebody else coming in the chat here. What do you guys are gone? What is this about? Well, Ohio Pigeon. Um, what's going on here is we're we're just trying to, first off, we're trying to keep it real. We're trying to stay on the page so that uh we can keep doing this. We're trying to learn a few things as we go. A little bit about life, a little about society, a little about computers, a little about links, a little about the community links of you know chat, trying to keep some good chat going. And biggest thing is we don't need any trolls coming in here and cause trouble. That's what I'm gonna say, because just as fast as that, we'll get rid of you. It's no big deal. We like a little bit of yeah, yeah, Guapo. Um, remember, just remember everything. Just keep everything, under control. Oh my gosh! See, this is how it starts. Guys, this is how it starts. Because it's not like we're space aliens and we're getting connected, through rays in our head. Most of us here are just from the Midwest. Uh, just trying to raise a family, you know, just make our way through lives. We're not trying to get connected or disconnected through any kind of dimensions. We're not trying to get caught up into different dimensions, trains of thoughts, sleeping patterns, REM sleep, or anything like that. We're not trying to get caught up in oh yeah, and the Cincinnati Reds. Good call. Good call. I don't know if it's looking real good for the Cincinnati Reds. I gotta be honest with you. I mean, best thing the Cincinnati Reds got going for them is probably, yeah. You know what? I don't even want to say that. It's going to be a fresh season. Let's just see what happens. It's like the NCAA tournament. Anything can happen. Now, granted, there's going to be more favorable, you know, teams with better athletes and uh, yeah, there's going to be teams that are going to be winning, and there's going to be teams that aren't. And somewhere in between those, there's going to be teams that are winning and losing at different moments of the season. So at any given moment, any team could be winning or losing, depending on if they're playing a game, if they're not playing a game, you know, if I just want to get. I want to show. I want to show it all. Yep. And that's another factor too. I don't know if anybody's heard of um, John Fitzgerald Kennedy and the assassination of his life, of his legacy. And if there's ever been anybody that's wondered if they have anybody ever questioned whether it was one man from one building that took the shots from Thalia Plaza that day. Um, yeah, yeah, in the chat. What if Kennedy? What if Kennedy knew what was coming? He set it up himself. You're right. Let's just not rule anything out. Maybe he thought worse things would happen to his family or people he knew if he didn't do it. And so maybe he did it himself. Again, this is all hocus pocus and just theory talk. But that would have been one heck of a bullet to cause that much damage between two human beings, and for it to stop in midair and make a turn. But let's not get too involved with that. And I can't help but, yeah, in the chat, it would have been real easy for somebody on the grassy knoll to make that final shot, which would kind of coagulate the another message held for review, which would kind of coagulate with the imagery from the film, from the 16 millimeter film, of his head going back and to the left, back and to the left. Anyway, we gotta get some comments taken care of here, because chat was getting a little out of hand. I would have to disagree with you, chat. I would just have to disagree with you. No, he was. Can you pause a live stream? Because I really got to get another beer. Okay, so I learned that. Make sure you got abundant beverages when you're live streaming. So you don't think Kennedy was a Kennedy by birth, or are you just stirring up? Are you just stirring things up? Are you just trolling? Is that what you're doing? You're just trolling? Because Guapo, I'll tell you what. If you want to just start trolling, Boy, oh boy, you might have picked the wrong channel. Start trolling on. Oh boy. Woohoo! Wapo! I'll come down there to South America. I'll come down there, South America. All right. You guys got me all riled up. We're just gonna end this. We're gonna end this right now because I gotta get me another drink.